It's rather disturbing because when you're young you think so much is important, including oneself. But as you get older I think you find less and less is important, apart from some very fundamental things. One of them being a love of one's fellow man and a care for their survival and a care for one's immediate family, then friends, and then wider, like a circle, like ripples in water. I wanted to be a musician because it seemed rebellious, it seemed subversive.
The last 2 years we've had comments like "darling" and "can I carry a handbag" thrown at us. I think it's just had to stop now.
I hate my singing voice. I hate singing, really. It's not an enjoyment. I mean, you know, someone's got to do it. I like interpreting songs. I guess that's what it is about the whole process. I like writing, firstly and foremostly. I would give my right arm, maybe not my right arm, I would give somebody's right arm if I could find somebody to sing all my songs for me. I really would.
I think Bowie set trends, he created his own styles, his creative vision was about reinventing himself, and again, that was something that no one had done before. Now lots of artists reinvent themselves all the time, and again we're very used to seeing that, but he was the first person to make himself the focus of his own kind of reinventions.
Probably the priority in my life is my domestic and private life, but it's reflected in my work. And I do see that the writing that I do is very much an integral part of my for real 24-hour-a-day life. I do write a little bit every day. Some days I hate it. It's an inconvenience, but it's just something I have to do. And some days I can't wait to sit down and write.
I was not a natural performer. I didn't feel at ease on stage, ever. And I had created this one character, Ziggy Stardust, and I felt really comfortable going on stage as somebody else.
It's a magic world when you can create that little world and portray its environment and the characters in it. I mean, it becomes obsessive.
He got to Berlin and saw it was different because it was full of artists and full of transvestites and full of like weird people who didn't fit into normal society, and I think he really enjoyed his time here. It was really important for him because he could be himself, he could find himself. David Bowie in Berlin was like a journey of self-discovery.
I do the art and then I try and sell it. It's not much more complicated than that, really. But while I'm working on the art itself, I am 100% artist. And when I'm trying to sell it, believe me, I'm 100% businessman.
husband, David, was also a staunch supporter of human rights and devoted an innumerable amount of time and resources, which he chose to do it anonymously.
Thank you very much. If I make any more bad albums, you can come over here and walk all over me, all right? I think when I was young, I was about creating theatricality and creating a more artificial kind of parallel kind of reality on stage. And as I've gotten older, especially over the last 5 or 6 years, I've really fallen into the comfort of actually just interpreting the songs. There's not so much artifice attached to what I'm doing these days.
Can we be heroes? I wonder.